Welcome to Chris Vivi Journey, back on my channel. This time I'm not talking about Vivi, I'm talking about Oddkey again. I've been talking about Oddkey a few times already, but we have a lot of changes, good changes, even great changes, and a lot of fun is involved. So I wanted to talk about it, give you all a heads up what's going on with Oddkey and why I still think it's one of the most fun NFT projects and why I love being there. So let's get right into it. So this is the main Oddkey website. So what is Oddkey? If you have no idea, Oddkey is going to be an NFT marketplace. Something like OpenSea, but more for, I would say more for independent artists, while OpenSea is also open for independent artists. Hard to tell. Let's take an example which is really easy on this part. Like Todd McFarlane is the founder of Image Comics. And Image Comics was always different to Marvel and DC because they didn't own the property. Like if you're at DC, you're an artist, if you're a writer, an artist, whatever, and you create a character, then DC owns that character. It doesn't matter that you created him, it was work for hire and it's basically theirs. If you're at Image Comics and you bring your own characters, you own them still. It's still your character and Image is just helping with getting the book out. Which is awesome for creators because, I mean, let's be honest, you create stuff and you only participate by a bit is not great. So this is the most fair stuff. And I feel Oddkey is about to be the same kind of environment. Like people will go to Oddkey. It's pretty much similar to Vivi. Like you go to Vivi because you know there's the stuff you like. And Oddkey will be, I guess, similar because you go there because there's the type of artist you enjoy and they will be there and they will keep most rights. They will have most say about what is happening. That will be their NFTs that most likely they have worked on to present to you. And this is, I guess, will be for a lot of comic book artists, especially the ones not at Marvel and DC. And this is also true, I guess, for a lot of music artists. That's where Steve Aoki comes into play, and I guess he will bring in a lot of music talent. And this will be interesting. It's not interesting yet because I think it will take time. What we have on Oddkey so far is 2 NFTs made by Todd McFarlane, pretty great NFTs, and 1 NFT made by more or less by Steve Aoki. So the McFarlane ones are his covers for the Spawn 301 issue. That was a record breaker because before that one, another comic was the longest running independent comic book in the Western world, and 301 broke that record. That's pretty cool, actually. And these NFTs, they just look awesome because they are animated, they are not static. It's not the most complex animation, it's just how you animate with modern tools, static image. But it is way more that we usually get in this space, so this is pretty cool. And what I like the most about it, these pieces, there's always a small amount, like this one is 500 pieces and only 50, like 10% of them have been signed. And the signing is not just the name appearing on it, it's an actual signing. Imagine you're signing your name on a tablet. This is what you see, like you see the letters appear because they are drawn there. And it's also not one signature that is pressed on all these 50 pieces. All of those 50 are all individual. So I have one and the one I got is the only one. I own that one. This is my signature. No one has the same. So this is pretty exciting. For whatever reason, this won't keep going. Interesting. Yeah, so like all of them are individual pieces. And this is the same for the 301 tribute cover. Okay, so my internet connection sucks again. It doesn't load the images. So the tribute cover was the same. We have twice as much as on the 301 record breaker cover. And there were also 100 pieces signed, I guess. and the 777 Neon Future Heavy Metal pieces from Steve Aoki had also some signed, but there were some signed by Steve Aoki, some were signed by Greg Hildebrand, and some were signed by a third dude, which name I can't remember. Also very cool. That was a comic project from Steve Aoki as well. I guess that is why they chose this image. Greg Hildebrand, great artist, was working for Star Wars. That's the reason why this has such a Star Wars style to it. And this comic you can read for free. It's a webtoon. Also pretty cool. So that was the NFTs you can find on Oddkey so far. That's the tip of the iceberg. This is just the NFTs they released, and I think they're pretty dope. I also think they are way too cheap on the market, and of course I own all of them. I have all 3 of them. I got 2 of the 3 signed. So when I say I think they're undervalued, it's in my personal interest, so don't take that too serious. It's in my opinion, it's underrated, but of course I own them. Right? Keep that in mind, just to be fully transparent here. The main thing you do on Oddkey has to do with these things. Like, these are the Sponokis. These were a free mint before the website was started. You had to be lucky enough to be drawn in a raffle. I participated in the raffle. I wasn't lucky. I wasn't chosen. And there were 6,666 pieces that could have been minted. At the end of the day, roughly 50% have been minted. So there are like 3,400 whatever pieces around. That's the complete number of all Sponokis. There are 6 different Sponokis. So this is the original one. Then we have the underwater one. Then there's Firestorm. And these are all also animated, right? They look awesome, and they have a great sound by Steve Aoki. Like, there's a sound file from Steve Aoki with the movement. I love those pieces. They're not the most complex ones, but I love them. That's the Moonlight one. There's some bats flying by, pretty much Batman-like, but cool. This is the gold one, and this is the caked one. The caked one is the most rare one, and you can see floor price on those is 50 Sol. 1 Sol is roughly 30 bucks, so yeah, 50 is quite a bit. I'm lucky enough I got a gold one, which is like one of my most favorite NFTs ever, I have to agree. And I also got the Firestorm one, I also got an underwater one, and I recently got the original one. The original one is only 0.55 floor right now. They were cheaper, but there was a staking function that just was added, so 0.55 is not bad. I guess that's actually a pretty good price right now, because the next one is 0.62. If you have one of those, the fun really starts. Like, this is like cost of entry is getting one of those pieces. If you have the other NFTs, they are cool, they are great, but these are the ones that give you entry to the Discord Holders Club. Let's call it the Holders Club on the Discord, and that's a special thing. So let's switch to the Discord for a second. So this is the Discord spawn, the Oddkey Discord, and there's so much stuff to do. So if you're not a Sponoki holder, you have most of the channels, you see them, and you can go into the general channel and talk to everyone. That's pretty much fun. It's all great. But as soon as you are a holder and you verify on the channel, on the Discord, you have access to the Holders Club, which is full of really, really great people. And I'm not exaggerating here. These guys are awesome. Like, this is a really tight community, great people, not just because you have an exchange with like-minded people, but man, these guys are nice. Like, I don't know how to say it any different. These are nice people. Like, if you need help, they will try to help you. With the mods, you need to be, let's say, you have to always be really respectful, because otherwise they put you on timeout easy. But I mean, I guess it's not wrong to be respectful at all times. So as long as that is going down, nothing is wrong there. And it's just a great community. It's like my favorite place to be. The last few days I didn't have much time, which sucked quite a bit. But aside from that, I will participate a little bit more. So that's the Holders Club, and you have the old Holders announcement. And don't be mad that I show the Holders announcement, guys. I just want to let the people know what is happening. So because you basically need access, have a Sponoki that you can see this. But I still put the word out, right? Whatever. So, and this is the staking function you can see here. This is what happens if you have the Sponoki and these cafe token bonus multipliers. These are the really important stuff. These are really, really important. And I will tell you all about it in a second. But keep that in mind. The red one has a multiplier by 0.05, while the biggest one had a 0.75 multiplier. And the gold one, that's the one I have, has a 0.6 multiplier. We talk about that in a second. So this is one thing, right? You have these channels, so you can feel like special because you're in a special club. That's not the main thing. That's just a little thing here. What's also really awesome is Spawn Art of War. One of the guys here made a game that you can play. And no, it's not a 3D game. It's not like PlayStation 4 game. But there's an actual game that can be played. There's tournaments they are starting. And this is a pretty straightforward game. No one is playing right now, so we can't see much. Basically, you can choose a character here, and there will be characters that can be chosen or that can be bought, but only at special times. Like there was already one character. If you didn't buy the character, you won't get a second chance to get this character, which is pretty cool. And I'm sad because I don't have it. But I didn't have the time to actually play this game a lot, which sucks so bad because it's a pretty nice game. Like, this is a 1 versus 1 game. You can play against a bot, but it's way more fun to play against other players. You get more tokens, you get more XP. Not more tokens, XP. So you get more XP, so you level your character faster. It's, like I said, pretty straightforward, easy rules. Just click your attacks and then you both click an attack, one of you wins. Pretty easy, but it's fun. It really is. I tried it a couple of times. It was fun. I was hoping to level my character up so I can be part of a tournament, but I wasn't able to make this in time. Sucked, but at one point I will be. So that's the game part, right? This is the game part. So you have special channel and you have a game part. Next thing what you have is, there's also taco shop. I don't understand the taco shop. That was there before I joined the channel. I still don't understand the taco shop. But you can like collect money. I have no idea how that works. Rumble Royal is the actual... oh, here you can collect money. I forgot to collect my money. Wait. How did that work? Yeah, I have to do it in a minute. So here you can collect the coins, which will help you in the game, right? What's even better is the Oddkey Cafe. So this is the channel for the cafe where the guys are talking. And cafes are happening. There's a Twitter space, usually on Thursdays, Wednesdays. Man, I always mix that up. I think Wednesdays. And then there's the cafe itself is in the Discord on Fridays, usually on Fridays. And these cafes are great. Like, there are some speakers, you might get invited on the stage to also talk. And there's trivia cafes where you have a trivia that are so much fun. Like, for me, it's bad. I'm in Germany. That means these things happen on at 3 in the morning. So it's a little bit tough. But I love the cafes, like the trivias. And then there's the cafes. Sometimes there's a guest on the cafe, like an artist or someone from the business, whatever, interesting. Or they talk about NFTs. Whatever is happening, whatever is going on, it's interesting, it's fun, you want to connect. And the next cafe is actually happening with, where do we have it? The events. So on the next cafe, we have Todd McFarlane on the stage. So Todd McFarlane will talk a little bit about what's happening. I guess he will also talk about the book he's doing right now, Spawn and Batman together again. So that will be fun, a lot of fun. I can't wait. Definitely going to be there. And this has happened a lot of times. I already talked to Todd. That is like a dream come true. So almost unbelievable that I had a chance to talk to Todd McFarlane. And this is happening quite some time. And you can't see it here. But I can see it on the side. Like, Todd is actually online right now. I don't know if he's in one of the chat rooms talking, but that's interesting because sometimes he's just in his chat rooms and he talks with anyone. That is pretty cool. So you can see it here because you can see the guys that are online, but I see Todd McFarlane is online right now while I record this video. That is crazy. I have to end this video quick because I want to see him. Nah, it's all good. So, so what we have a great community thing with interviews with games and such, and we have a real game happening inside. And with all this stuff, you collect coins, you collect crypto OCT, and these coins can be used to buy stuff. Right now, you can buy stuff on the cafe shop. I don't know if that is even online right now. I guess not. No, it's offline. So there was a cafe shop. It's offline right now because they are changing it. There will be a cafe website. So the Oddkey cafe website, where it's a shop where you can go and buy stuff from your OCT coins that you can get from winning the tournaments, join the art contests, be part of the cafes. And that just means being part of a cafe just means listening. Just be there. Then you get an NFT, maybe even a Pope, and proof of presence, I guess, kind of is it. So you get those NFTs, and then you get these coins, and then you can stake those NFTs. You can stake your Sponokis, you can stake your NFTs you bought, you can stake Popes that you collected for being present in the trivia spaces, in the cafe spaces, the Twitter spaces and the cafes and trivias, whatever. And that way you collect these coins by the second. Like every second you get coins, and that's where the multiplier comes in. That's why I get a 0.06 multiplier on my Sponoki, on my gold Sponoki. That's great because I have 4 Sponokis, so I get for these 4 Sponokis multipliers, and I get multipliers on my 4 or 5 NFTs I got, and I got the Pope NFT. That's also a multiplier. I got 9 NFTs so far. They all give multipliers, so I'm pretty good. I also have a roll that I bought, and I guess I will get an NFT for that. That will also have a multiplier, so you get also more coins there. So you even collect something, and because these coins are actual crypto coins, I mean, you can basically sell them for real money. But like, why wouldn't you? As soon as the cafe website is online, people will use those coins to buy something on there, and you need these coins. If you don't have enough coins, you can ask around who has coins. Someone in this community does have these coins, and I guess you can buy and sell them. So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on here. And the biggest thing that I think is happening here is it's a great community. It's a tight community. And a lot of stuff like the game is a community thing. Like this wasn't part of the Oddkey website. It was part of the community where one of the guys said, hey, I'm going to create this game and we can play and we can all have fun here. And this is just awesome. This is just simply one of my most favorite projects, right? Like I'm deep into VV. I'm very much invested in VV, and I really like VV, and it's a lot of fun. I love VV. It's not like I like VV, I love VV, but also there's stuff happening. Sometimes it's not so great. I'm getting mad. And Discord has been an experience that was overwhelmingly positive. Like all the time. That really, like, no bad feelings at all. Nothing happened. I mean, I wasn't lucky in the Steve Aoki drop. I didn't get a signed one, even though I bought multiple, but that's it. Like, and you can't expect to be super lucky all the time. I was already super lucky that I got the signed spawn pieces, so I'm super good on this end. And even when there was some stuff happening that wasn't super great, everyone was trying their best to make it right, and I think they did. So it's just an awesome project. It's an awesome project. I don't see it as being as big as some other projects. I don't think they can get as big as what I expect Vivi to become. But that's a different thing. Like, if you just want to make money, I think Vivi is, or something like Vivi, whatever, any other crypto projects, they are most likely to get you money quick. But if you want to be involved in the projects, if you want to be part of a bigger community, if you want to have fun with it, like have real fun with it, not just I need utility. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm not even, you have quite a bunch of utility for the Sponokis. The Sponokis, when you got them, there was nothing announced like utility wise or whatever. And since then, like, I mean, they give you the games, they give you the tokens, they give you the multipliers. There's so much utility that you got through these NFTs. You even have early access on the NFTs that were released after that. So there's much utility, but it's not the one thing you're looking for, but you rather look for all the stuff that there is. Like there's a table, and there's much on this table, and you can pick and choose what you like, and it's pretty great. So I feel like I've been talking way too much already, but I thought I need to get you guys updated. I needed to show how much I enjoy this project, and yeah, hopefully some of you will check it out, see how great it is. I mean, with the Sponokis still, there are 6 different Sponokis, and all 6 together are less than 3,500 pieces. What could you do possibly wrong? And even now that you can stake them, as soon as people understand staking NFTs and staking these NFTs, I mean, it's not like this community needs to grow 1 million people to have big interest. That's not even needed here. This can be a small community, and there is, yeah, let's say quite the profit in it, and there's utility that can be used, and there's fun, and there's you connect with great like-minded people. It's just super great. So I hope I didn't forget anything, because I didn't make a script for this video. I just went right into it. I hope all is fine. Yeah, like I said, let me know what you think. In the comments, let me know why you think this is a great project, or let me know why you think this is a totally uninteresting project. Would be interesting to see what my friends and viewers here say about this project. And yeah, otherwise, leave a like if you can, or if you think it's valid. And if you haven't subscribed, consider. I mean, it's for free. And yeah, otherwise, I would love to see some new faces in the Discord for Oddkey. Yeah, that's it. So I'm out. It's already really late. I guess you can tell. So I'm out of here. Hope you guys have fun. Let me know. Bye bye.